got the recipe, and I kept receipts. The smell it covers me. Mods only weed. I just chopped the tree. I didn't stop to breathe. I couldn't stop my greed. It hit me like I'm Creed. No, the game is like I cheat.
Feed the family.
Yo, this is the Good Drugs Podcast Pod Chat. This is episode 97. We all got A.Lee, Mvfia Money. He doesn't have really A-listers yet, but we're here. This shot, I'm getting out of the way. Shot by
Made in 93.
Made in 93. I was gonna say Made in Dope, bro, but you can go research Made in Dope too, cause he got some dope shit. But Made in 93, we are in Dub My Shit DMS Studios. I got that shit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
that's it. Good job.
Duh.
So we are black, all that good shit. News just going on forth. I'm gonna butcher her name. Who's the spelling bee channel? Y'all know how to say her name? Zalia.
What is it?
He said Aquila.
It looks like
Zalia Avant.
Hey, that's why you ain't on here, because he be on some bullshit. Nigga said Aquila.
Zalia Avant becomes the first original person. We say original people, but whatever, black person to win the national spelling bee, the big national Scribs spelling bee. This is important to me, or it should be important to more people, because I'm just gonna lay it all out there. Backtrack. No, we're not. So this is important because this happened before, or almost happened before, could have happened before. This could have happened before when there was a child just going to the store. Fuck it. Boom, 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 boom. So remember the 1936 National Spelling Bee. This is from the Cleveland 5 News, and how hatred eliminated a bright young girl from the Akron, Ohio spelling bee that she could have became a National Spelling Bee winner. So the girl's name was... My fault, y'all boys. I know we got a lot of shit going on.
Magnolia Cox?
Yeah, Magnolia Cox was the girl's name. She was the actual first person to almost win a spelling bee, and there was also another girl, but she was the main person, and she was mixed. She was kicked out of the motherfucking spelling bee for had nothing to do with getting the word wrong or anything like that. It was just discrimination. They didn't want a black girl to win the spelling bee. And this is important because the motherfucking girl that won this spelling bee, they're blowing up that she's great at dribbling and all this like athletic shit, and that's cool. But what's more important is the fact that she's an actual like child prodigy. Like she doesn't, my fault. Like she doesn't even practice like dribbling and that type of shit. Like she just got to it and ended up with a world record. But she actually practices like spelling, and she reads and shit of this nature where she's highly advanced for her age. I'll just say that. Like if you ever watched the interview on this girl, she's like highly advanced for her age, like highly advanced. Y'all see anything about the girl?
I've only seen her in news articles. I haven't really watched any videos though, and I didn't know about the whole basketball thing either.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was like the first thing that kind of blew up, was that she was a world record holder for the most dribbles in something.
Yeah. So wait. So she plays basketball, or she was just a record holder in dribbling or something?
Hoops.
She hoops.
No, she
okay.
She
but like, I seen a video of her like dribbling and shit. Like she did fuck her actually dribbling. Like when I saw the video, like I was like, yo, her mental capacity is fucking crazy.
And that's the first thing I picked up on, because like I'm like, all right, the way that she and what really got me going was the way that she spelled the last word. Murray was the last word, and it was funny because she asked the person, she was like the actor Bill Murray, and it was like certain shit that's just like, hold on, this shit ain't normal, bro. And like she spelled the word like she was finna spell it, but she wanted to ask more questions because she's just that bright. But her like he's saying, her mental capacity, bro, is like ridiculous. Like if you if you watch the interview, like there was an interview that was like a year ago when she won her like first spelling bee, like in her area, and they were just like talking to her, and she's like, yeah, she reads. Well, no, all right. First, the first thing that was crazy was her going over 14,000 words every day. Like shit like that is just like
Every
not.
day.
Yeah. That training for the spelling bee, like going over 14,000 words, like every word that can possibly be thrown at you. Like she went over every single word, and the first thing that I guess I want to highlight more so than anything is that she said that she wanted to be an archaeologist more than anything, and them blowing up the basketball shit. Like it's all good, I guess. I guess it's all good, you know, like strive, be great, but for our kids' sake and the next generation, like we know how slim it is chances of niggas getting to the leagues and shit of that nature, but this is like a once in a lifetime type thing that I guess that I'm just big on right now. If y'all got anything else on this, but shout out to Spelling Bee Champ.
Yeah, no, shout out to Spelling Bee Champ. Do we pronounce her name right?
I have no idea. I hope we did. I hope we pronounced the name right. Moving on. So, Allison Felix, she's gonna cover the child care costs for the athletes at the Tokyo Olympics. She's another Olympic athlete, whatever. One of the most decorated athletes in women's track and field has announced plans to pay it forward with a new partnership that will cover child care costs for mothers participating in summer games. The mother has teamed with primary sponsors and shit of that nature, but yeah, and they will commit to $200,000 worth of child care costs for 9 mom athletes competing and participating in the Olympics.
So where the fathers at? Do they just go to the games too, or how does that work out? Are they not there? Do they not make money, or what's going on? I mean, shout out to her for doing that.
I mean, it's
a bunch of single Olympian moms. All right, y'all laughing. So
that's what you take away from it.
No, I'm done talking about it now because y'all laughing and it makes sense. I'm saying something.
No, it's
I'm just
not.
asking, I'm like,
no,
wait, what?
I mean, I was just pointing out this was like big, but now that you say that, I have no idea. What about the Olympic dads? Shit.
All right, well, shout out to her for doing this because shout out to the single mothers too. This is big. But, y'all niggas be fathers. I'm so confused. Like, yeah, shout out to her, but like, wait. So none of you niggas got daddies, or
I mean, you
maybe
know,
they don't need it.
You go have.
Like, are they in the Olympics too, or like they play sports too, so they can't?
I mean, maybe they don't need it. That's what I'm thinking, maybe, because this is just gonna cover the females. That's what it says.
Oh no, I was saying as in like,
is it?
Why is there no dad home when you're going to the Olympics to like?
Oh, I don't know. She's doing this herself. There's a Allison Felix. She's another athlete.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I've seen it. But like I never thought about it until now. When you start reading, I was like, wait, so none of these babies have dads, or are the dads athletes as well?
I mean, there is the 85% of our community doesn't have fathers when they're born. So
85?
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Damn.
So, moving on. More Olympics. Shit,
moving on.
Simone Biles. We talked about her earlier.
Did we? We giving her props?
We talked about her on the last pod with Moody was here.
We was giving her props,
not
right?
Moody, but I don't know, Blazel. Shit. Anyways, we talked about her when we talked about her being the most decorated Olympian,
so
being 24.
We were giving her props.
Yeah, giving her props, but she's backing out. She backed out of the finals.
Was it because of mental issues?
Yeah, that's what.
Well, you can't blame somebody for that.
Yeah, I can't really blame somebody.
If you got some issues,
when you're performing the type of stunt she's performing, your mental got to be there.
Yeah.
Like you can't be sidetracked by nothing, bro. You on the balance beam, bro. You can easily slip in.
Yeah, I'm not even her, and I still do less with because I have mental issues. Like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. And so, yeah, no, I can't fault her for dipping out if it was because of mental purposes. Honestly, if it's because of any purposes, like, it's her fucking decision. Like, fuck your opinion. Like if she did it for anything, like, that's her life. I can't really speak.
But it's really because mental issues are so overlooked nowadays. Like the person,
unless you like the other color. They're like,
yeah, of course.
He had mental issues. He was bullied as a child.
Do you think it's more so overlooked, or it's just we don't take it serious in our community?
Nah, because you know who's like really has issues versus like.
Yeah, but we actually like this isn't a politically correct podcast at all. So if you're tuning in, if you think I'm saying anything,
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
So I mean, we grow
know.
up with like saying people are like, oh, that nigga retarded, like shit like that. But like he's not actually retarded.
But he acted in the manner that you would say that.
But that's you right. You're right.
And I guess see. I wish you wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't even the phrase of saying like, yeah, we're not a political. Yeah, no, we're not. But like everyone at a certain age, certain point in time, like you would say that about people, and it would just be meaning like, yo, it's off. It ain't right. It don't sound good. It seems a certain way, and like.
Yeah, but we're like moving towards this time where it's like
fuck
literally
them.
Literally get like banned.
Fuck them though.
For something you said. Though. Like that's the craziest shit.
And
ever.
The reason is fuck them because like everyone else does it. Fuck y'all. Everybody else does it. Y'all don't ban them. You can't.
No, you can't. Everybody else can't do it no more. Just can't say what they want to say.
Shit, niggas be getting they shit off.
Bitch, get yellow more. This shit get took down quick.
Fox get. Oh wait, y'all talking about YouTube or y'all talking about in general?
I mean in general.
No, I mean Fox be getting Fox get their shit off.
But yeah, what was that? Simone Biles? Yeah, she backed out the Olympics.
Where did we go? Where did we go?
In the last news, Kyrie Irving has built a solar water center in Pakistan, and I think that's great because he's been screaming about he don't give a fuck about what the media be screaming about. Fuck y'all niggas. I got big shit I got working on. Bitch, I'll take a whole month off of basketball because I got real shit I'm working on, and he's actually putting in the work. So shout out to Kyrie Irving. Y'all stop fucking with Kyrie Irving, bro.
I thought we were gonna talk about that nigga's shoes or him being like, yeah, no, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit right here. I thought that's what we was gonna talk about. I think went to a solar water. What is it? Solar water.
I don't want to fuck it up. Solar water center.
A solar water center. So that's just for like them to get clean water, or
all that shit.
Okay, that's dope then. Super dope.
Shout out Kyrie Irving. And my fault. Got your blunt, got your bong, got your paper.
Shit, you saying that now? Y'all niggas should have been smoking.
All you good shit. Yeah. I mean, whatever. Get your shit. Fire that shit up, dog. Motherfucking good drugs. And we are black. Yeah. So that was news. Now we got topics. You know how this shit goes. And a lot of these topics, fuck it. So we got an issue that I don't know if y'all know is an issue, but it's a real issue. How are we gonna go about parenting? Because we are now the parents, the uncles, the aunts, we are those niggas now that we grew up looking at like, oh yeah, I got my uncle, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're the uncle now. Like that's me now. So parenting for the next 20 years. So like 20 years. It takes like a good 20 years to change like a generation, a new world, and new morals and shit are introduced like every 20 years almost, where it's like on cue. And so with the new morals and shit and the new world being formed for the new generation, our kids and their kids, I think it's pivotal that we at least just talk about it a little bit. And just like, all right, so we have things like the government is getting more involved in just parents. Like they're very involved in like education, and that's a huge part of just child development. So they're in a huge part of child development, which is starts at the home. Like it's almost like remember when we used to go out and you'll act up or some shit, and your mom be like, oh, yeah, like you ain't got no home training. Like people be like, yeah, I got like that's like the home training is almost like gone. Like where is home training now? Like where is that standing at in just society? And it's like the old school parent is diminishing or gone almost.
Yeah, they call the cops on old school parents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't beat your kid.
Like the way you the way I got parented.
Up,
yeah, you can't like the way I got parented. Like no, you can call somebody on your parents now.
Like they're really like limiting how we can discipline your child. Like that's crazy. Like as long as you're not. And good parents aren't on that shit where it's like you. Of course, you have instances when you have these crazy parents drown their kid or do some crazy shit, but that's not if I smack my child, bro, because they
Yeah,
talk
but that's
bad,
not discipline,
and
though.
motherfucker get a bruise. It's just what it is, bro. Like,
Motherfucker get a bruise. All right.
like
We're not saying punch your baby in the neck, but at the same time, your baby should realize there are consequences for actions, and that's the issue. A lot of consequences ain't got no actions. It's just like, all right, well, he did this, so I'm gonna give him a stern talking to. Like, no, you probably should have went upside that nigga head. Yeah, a timeout. You just teach them about jail at that point. Like, yeah, nah, you wildin'. You need to get this on. Let me show you something real quick with this right hand.
yeah. So it's just I guess I just want to get you guys' thoughts on like educating at home and breaking certain cycles where like what's the best, because
I talk
like
to my
do
daughter,
kids
bro.
read, like is that is summer
Yes.
reading a thing?
Yeah.
Is summer
Well, you
reading
know
a
what?
thing still? Do
On
book
some G
fairs
shit,
still exist?
to be completely
I
honest,
read
no,
some shit. I
it's-
read some shit about them taking textbooks out of schools.
But everything is so digitized, bro. Like it's
Well, that's
all
because
digital.
that's where the world's going. So like, kind
So
of
they're really not reading now. Like they're like, so now you really don't have to read,
You can read on a tablet.
but the tablet can read it for you.
Then you can learn words on the tablet. Listen, I'm just saying.
So that's how you're gonna go about. Let's do personal then. That's how you're gonna go about it then. If
Which part?
your child can just have the tablet and that's just have the tablet and.
Oh no, I'm going about it always. Like, hey, cut the TV off. Read these 2 books before you do anything else.
Facts.
I'm going about it always. Like, yeah, I want you to be techno savvy because that's where the world's going. But also, you need to. These are books. You should read these books. Are like like certain books we can't get anymore. Like certain books are gone.
Really banned. Like,
Exactly. So like, yo, no, take advantage of this while it's here.
I mean, you got anything on that though, Money?
Uncle
Cause
Money.
I know you got Uncle Dad.
You know, I
Money?
got, huh?
They call you Uncle Money?
Nah, they call me Uncle Corn, bro. They call me
Alright.
Uncle Corn. But yeah, bro. Especially with you got to start young, bro. Like, and you, in order for them to know, you have to learn. You got to know. So you got to pick up a book. You got to do some research on whatever it is,
Facts.
and be able to mold them to not be, you know,
So,
what this generation is now.
Yeah.
All you see all these shootings going on, but these jits doing that.
Yeah.
I told my daughter to cut off TikTok the other day. I was like, yo, get off the TV, fam.
Yeah,
Why are you watching this?
And I can understand like the whole let the kids have fun and be kids and that
But
type
we
of
had
shit.
fun
But
different, though.
Exactly, bro. Like and so we have to think back when we were kids. We didn't have tablets and this shit. What the fuck we did? We were outside, bro.
I was about to say, our phone was like, hey, yo, can Paul
we
come
was
over?
outside.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, bro, we was
have fun.
outside and we weren't playing with. We weren't even like thinking about playing with guns and shit like that, bro.
Water
like,
guns, nigga.
We was thinking about like at 13,
Hooping.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
hooping.
nigga was
Football.
like wanting to hoop and just
Yeah,
play
we-
sports, bro.
Nigga, we playing talk. Where your money at?
Throw them up, bust them up.
Yeah,
you know.
in fact, yeah, bro.
Like some of the
facts.
worst shit we did was probably like nigga knock type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That was fun. Though.
like
That was
X-Men
like,
house.
but and even that nowadays would be understandable fun, bro. Okay, you little kids in your neighborhood, they knock on the door and they run. You go outside, badass little kids.
Close the door. Yeah,
Close
go
the
about your
door.
business.
You feel me? It's different than you waking up in the middle of the night and the fucking 13-year-olds in your house with a
Yeah,
fucking
pistol,
AK,
yeah.
bro. Like get on the floor.
Mask,
Tell
yeah.
you get the fuck on the floor, bro. Like this
I
shit
mean,
is
them niggas
like
be getting guns so
yeah, they boy
easily,
gonna have
bro.
they gonna have a real motherfucking stick. How they call them bitches, sticks, bro. A real stick, bro. That's what they gonna have, bro. Drum on that bitch, all that extra shit, bro. Like for real. So I mean, like, I don't know, bro. Like, so I guess like I guess I'm just asking questions, bro, to people who have kids or.
Well,
like,
yeah,
like, are there summer programs? Are there like
There
what
are,
the-
but like them bitches be expensive as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then like when you have certain parents who like either don't make that much money or like certain parents who are on like independent grind. So it's like I'm gonna have to take care of my kids and do what I gotta do. I can't do both. When school come back in, it's sweet. You send your kids to after school for like $25 a week or some shit. That's nothing.
That's still a little bit more expensive.
I mean, shit, bro. You gotta think about
Yeah, you
these
gotta pay.
ODB kids, bro.
More expensive.
Them ODB kids should be like off the walls expensive. But you know, you chalk it up to childcare.
I about to say childcare. Period.
Yeah, you chalk it up to childcare. Like, all right, I'm gonna drop this hundo, so you go to after school, and like my daughter enjoys after school. She learns it after school. Like that shit helps her. She gets to communicate with other people and whatnot. But so I feel like that is a thing that I don't mind. Like, we gonna dish this out instead of like, especially when you have parents who are working. Like, you need them to be taken care of. Yeah. And you rather it be like at their school. So like you drop them off at 7, you pick the motherfuckers up at 5. I don't mean to call kids motherfuckers.
Get off of work at 5.
What's up?
You get off of work at 5.
Get off of work at 5.
Oh, you get grace periods. I mean, you giving extremes. You giving extremes. Like, people get grace periods. Yeah, you get like a good 15 to 20 before, like, all right.
Ain't no grace period.
That's what I'm saying. You get a little 15 to 20 because, like, let's be realistic.
Okay,
if I get off
on the other side of town and it take that long, there ain't no grace period.
Well, goddamn it.
I'm talking about somebody that.
Well, goddamn, I'm talking about somebody who got 2 parents. You know what I'm saying?
If you know you work on the opposite side of town and you know what time you got to pick it up, you will have that in thought before you even send them to that daycare.
Well, fam, it's people, and like, I don't know, I guess I'm grateful to the motherfucker. I have to be grateful to the motherfucker because I'm blessed to the motherfucker. It's like I have like I can call my cousin like, hey yo, go pick up $1 million for me. Like, I can do that. I can like, hey yo, bro, I gotta work a little extra late. You mind scooping my jet? Mm-hmm. Hey mom, and like. My mom makes good money. My mom can take off early. My dad is fucking retired. My dad can go scoop my door. So, like, I guess I'm blessed in the sense of thinking. And you know what? Shout to y'all who don't got that because y'all work extra hard. Y'all do the most because you have to.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just think it's just being a parent. Like, cause even when I think about my upbringing, bro, I feel like I had great parents, so I just use my parents as an example.
Exactly.
So like. I didn't experience like any of that where it's like, I mean, we didn't have any of that. We didn't have like grandma, uncle, we can just call, pick up us. So like they made it their duty to be there and do all that as if they could do that, like just call whoever. So I'm just saying like, it just comes to, like, that's just being a parent. Like, like you just have to be a parent. Like you're saying, your situation is different. If your situation wasn't your situation, I'm pretty sure you could
make a way.
Exactly, you'd make a way to where I would be the one always getting her and doing this and doing that. So I just feel like no matter what, like we can talk about the issues and how hard it is, and like I don't ever want to like dismiss that and shit, especially for like single parents. Yeah. Mother or father, like,
for real.
For just single parent, period. That shit's just on a different level. But at the same time, like once you have a child, bro, you have to just understand that
comes first.
That comes first.
That comes first.
This shit is like a war, bro. With this shit, bro. Like if you don't get the child, they're gonna get the child, bro. And that's your child. So y'all got anything else?
No, man. Just try your best. That's all I can. Because like, especially for young parents. Like young parents who, if you had good parents or you had bad parents, like a young parent, like you be better than your parents, whether they were good or bad. Like if your parents went the extra mile, go the extra mile for your kids. Just be better. Parents in general, just try to be the best you can be for your kids.
Like we see where this shit's going, man. So
it's going nanners, man, nanners. Kids are dying younger than ever. Like why you from like crazy shit that they shouldn't even be in.
Just like locally here. You watch in Gainesville, locally here, we just had like within the month, like 2 children died, bro.
I mean,
children, bro. Like
they really on their shit right now.
Anything with their whole life, bro, like gone because some stupid shit. It's always stupid shit when somebody dies, bro. Like
always, fam.
So like y'all niggas just stay up. But yeah, that's it for that segment. Good jobs. So yeah, we black.
I'm Indian, nigga.
Yeah, I'm Indian for real. Like real facts. Like Blackfoot. Straight up.
Seminole.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You could be, bro. Who knows, bro? You gotta do your family shit, bro. But moving on to more shit. I'm just finna talk my shit. Like, my fault, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm
so the art of language. You just gonna sit back?
No, bro. I'm gonna let you get your shit off.
So the art of language. I just want to say first and foremost that I probably said this at some point on some podcast at some point, but the first language that was actually a language is sign language. Like if anybody, I feel like that should be like common knowledge, but maybe it's not. But okay. Anywho, the art of language. We're just gonna dive into a speech. It could be looked as another language, I guess. It's a double talking, which is the language is the way of perceiving reality, basically. And a polysyndeton, that's like a verb used within the word, whatever. I don't know, bro. Like I just be psyching out on shit. Vibe with me, dog. Vibe with me. It's the piling on of phrases or statements like rhetoric, conjunctions. Like it's used in like politics and shit. When they say shit, even liberty, justice, and freedom, like that type of shit is a polysyndeton. It's like all contradiction type shit going all in one, but it's supposed to be for good that people are supposed to resonate with type deal. If you can follow that, it's even used in like campaigns like "Make America Great Again." Like
is that like money over bitches?
That can be a polysyndeton too.
Oh, okay. I was asking.
You're smart. or Obama's just simple change. Like these things can be used for there's a thing called verbal inflation where it's just like price inflation. Like it's not real or it's looked at as saying something that can be that you want people to take one way that means something different type deal almost.
Manipulation?
Manipulation, yes. It's another form of manipulation. Like "Make America Great Again," for instance. Like we look at that and we're like, the fuck? When was America ever great? But he's like you have other people who are looking at it like, no, yes, let's make America great again. It's like, the fuck are we talking about? Make America great again. But that's also a polysyndeton and so media and it just riles into media deconomization. It's a component of the media propaganda involving deeply embedded double standards in the reporting of news. This is how they like divide and ultimately conquer. And like anytime they make a report on the news, it seems to be on this side or that side, like almost on anything. Like sports, it can be even sports. We don't have to talk about politics. Fuck politics. We can talk about sports. They can report on LeBron James being the greatest player ever. There you go. They already divided two sides. Yeah, people are gonna be like, nah, fuck nah. You have other people gonna make a whole case for why yes, this nigga's the greatest player ever. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's I'm explaining it exactly how I'm supposed to explain it. Y'all have anything on that? Y'all, what do you think about that? Any thoughts on that? That was just for me to get my shit out. Like if I was here by myself, I would probably say that same shit. But go ahead if y'all want to comment. That's what I meant by comment in the comment section.
Okay, that shit was funny. No, but my whole thing was because you use a lot of political examples. That's why I used money over bitches.
Yeah, that's why.
I was trying to think of how many times have you heard this in like music to where we didn't even notice that's what it was.
Exactly.
Like money, cash, hoes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like that's deep.
So it basically can be like a slogan or an acronym.
Usually is. Yeah. Usually a slogan or acronym.
Well, shit, that's a lot of music then.
Yeah, that means something for the actual person that's putting it out, like a different agenda that he wants to put out versus that agenda that you're receiving it as type deal. And it's a whole manipulation tactic. And
definitely. It
sounds like another language.
Well,
almost.
you know what?
That's why I said it's like
you say manipulation, and then I'm thinking about what's the fucking word? What's the word when you not merchandising, but like, god damn it, I don't know the word. Anyway, like when you're trying to sell something to somebody, y'all know this word when you're trying to promote yourself. Well, shit, marketing. Yes, promotion, marketing. Boom, thank you. I said merchandising, marketing. I'm thinking about marketing schemes. Like they definitely use it in that aspect too.
Yeah, and that's another thing. When you brought it up, that's that's like one of the key points they use it in is marketing when it's like you're saying they're trying to market. Like for instance, they say something like the world's greatest beer. It's like
You gotta try every goddamn beer.
yeah,
before
so I'm
you
saying like okay, maybe that can be true. Or for instance, like I was on Facebook the other day and they had the whole Jalen Rose saying why LeBron's not ever better than Jordan or can't be number 2 or whatever the case may be. And it was like some made up stat about Jordan never losing 3 games in a row over 11 years or some shit. And I'm just like,
I saw that post.
and I'm like, that's cool. That's all right. But that's verbal inflation though, where it's like, maybe that is true. We're not gonna go look that up. So but you're using it in a case to make a point to plead a case for your point of view of something of why you're trying to form a opinion of hoping to form that same opinion with others and people agree with you type deal. Like same thing with marketing type deal or like people don't know that sugar free doesn't mean that there's no sugar in shit. It just means it just means that it just means that there's no added sugar, but there's still shit in the mix, the ingredients that are sugar based or have sugar in them, so it's not ever really sugar free. But that's just like an example of like double talking though, where it's like,
Bro, naturally grown like vegetables, fruits, they have their own sugar.
You trying to tell me that shit ain't organic?
exactly.
That shit ain't organic.
Yeah, even like organic shit, bro. It's never like actually organic or how they say it is. It's just like a way to sell shit and whatever. But that was just.
Man, you gotta do what you gotta do to drive traffic to whatever you.
Yeah, man. Each his own. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, I'll stop saying that.
Yeah, double mint gum.
Who's gonna check to see if it's double?
Yeah, who's gonna exactly, bro? Like, how
What
do you
does
know
that
it's
mean?
double mint?
What does that mean?
I mean, I get extra.
More mint?
Yeah.
But that shit.
2
sells.
times the mint?
But that shit.
Two
sells
different
like
type
crazy.
of mints. Like,
That shit been selling.
Yeah. But,
I gotta make commercials no more.
But yeah, that's all I had for that. What was that shit called again? Just, I don't know. Fuck it. Y'all heard it. This was episode 97. I was here with A.Lee, Mvfia Money. Again in DMS Studios. I gotta say that shit twice because y'all know how I do whatever. Done my shit. This was shot by Made in 93. Brought to you by Gorilla Mafia Family. What else? That's it.
good drugs.
Y'all niggas stay up. Be
No,
safe.
yeah.
Stay dangerous.
Super
Do good
dangerous.
drugs.